There's something about Black women over 50 that the fashion industry has never quite figured out how to dress properly, and today we are fixing that. This is Melanin Rock Fashion, and if you are new here, welcome, because what we do on this channel is help you dress like the powerful, radiant woman you already are. Before we even get into today's topic, hit that subscribe button right now because I promise you the tips coming in this video are going to change how you shop forever, and you do not want to miss what we drop every single week. Now, let's talk about the maxi dress, because somewhere along the way, somebody convinced our women that after 50, you either wear something shapeless and safe, or you don't wear a long dress at all. Both of those ideas are wrong, and by the time this video ends, you will know exactly how to wear a maxi dress so it moves with your body, celebrates your curves, and makes you look 10 years younger without trying too hard. Stay to the end because I'm giving you 3 complete outfit formulas built from a single dress, and honestly, look 3 might be my favorite thing I've styled all year. Let's start with the single biggest mistake I see over and over. Women think a maxi dress is supposed to be loose everywhere, so they buy one that hangs like a tent from the shoulders straight to the floor. Here's the problem with that. A shapeless dress does not hide your body, it hides your shape, and those are 2 very different things. When there is no definition anywhere, the eye has nothing to follow, and a shapeless silhouette actually reads as bigger and shorter than you really are. What you need instead is a dress that has one clear point of shape, whether that is at the waist, the bust, or the shoulder. One point of structure is all it takes to transform the entire look. Let's talk fabric and cut, starting with the column maxi dress. This is the dress with a subtle vertical seam running down the front, sometimes with a slight flare at the knee. If you only buy one long dress this year, I want it to be this one. The vertical seam draws the eye up and down instead of side to side, which instantly elongates your frame. For deeper skin tones, a column dress in a jewel tone like emerald, sapphire, or a deep wine practically glows against melanin skin, especially in natural light. This cut works beautifully whether you're fuller through the middle or slim through the hips because the seam does the work of creating shape without a single stitch of extra fabric bunching anywhere. Now, if you're someone who carries most of your fullness in your bust and shoulders, you want to look at a surplus maxi, which is the dress with the crossover V that ties or wraps at the side. That deep V neckline opens up your upper chest, draws attention to your collarbone, and visually narrows your shoulders. It is one of the most flattering necklines a woman over 50 can wear because it softens the whole upper body while still giving you a defined waistline underneath. Just make sure the wrap sits snug, not loose, because a gaping wrap dress is the one thing that will work against you here. For the woman who carries her weight in her hips and thighs, the A-line maxi with a fitted bodice is your best friend. The bodice hugs through the rib cage and bust, then releases into a clean flare starting right at the natural waist. This creates what stylists call the hourglass illusion, even if your natural shape isn't a classic hourglass. The key detail most women miss is the seam placement. If the flare starts too high, up near the bust, it adds bulk everywhere. If it starts right at your natural waistline, it skims past the hips completely and just flows. Before you buy any A-line maxi, do this test in the fitting room. Raise your arms above your head. Does the waist seam stay put or does it ride up toward your ribs? If it stays exactly where it should, that dress was made for you. Let's talk about the caftan style maxi because I know a lot of you love the flowy, breezy look, especially for warmer months. Yes, you can absolutely wear a caftan, but here's the one rule. It needs some kind of definition at the waist, even if the dress itself is loose. That could be a self-tie belt sewn into the side seams, a drawstring at the waist, or you adding your own sash. Without that waist definition, a caftan will read as a beautiful robe rather than a dress, and there's nothing wrong with a robe, but that's not the polished, put-together look we're going for today. Keep the print scaled to your frame, too. A smaller, more delicate print reads as elegant. A giant, oversized print can overwhelm a petite frame or add visual bulk to a fuller one. Drop a comment right now and tell me, are you a column girl, a surplus girl, an A-line girl, or a caftan girl? I read every comment and I genuinely want to know where you're starting from before we move into the next part, because this next part is the one that's going to change how you get dressed forever. Let's talk about proportion, because this is where most outfits either come together or fall apart. Here's what happens naturally to a lot of us after 50. Our torso and our legs start to look more equal in length visually, even if nothing has actually changed about our bodies, simply because of how we've been dressing. The fix is something stylists call the 2/3 rule. Instead of splitting your body evenly at the natural waist, you want to visually push that break point higher, so your top third is shorter and your bottom 2/3, meaning your legs, appear longer. You do this with a belt placed slightly above your natural waistline, or by choosing a dress with a raised seam. The moment you do this, you can look several inches taller instantly, no heels required. This same 2/3 thinking applies to your neckline and your jewelry. A scoop or V neckline draws the eye upward toward your face immediately, which is exactly where you want people looking first. If your dress has a higher neckline, add a long layered necklace that drops past the collarbone. That necklace creates a visual V shape even when the dress doesn't have one, and it breaks up a solid block of fabric so your frame doesn't read as one flat rectangle from neck to hem. Now let's get into shoes, because this detail gets overlooked constantly, and it can either elevate your whole look or completely flatten it. A thick, heavy platform sandal under a flowing maxi dress adds visual weight right at the ground level, which works against the height illusion we just built. What you want instead is something with a slim silhouette. A pointed-toe mule that peeks out slightly from under the hem keeps that long vertical line going all the way down. A thin, strappy sandal in a nude tone that matches your skin creates the illusion of endless leg length because there's no color break to interrupt the line. And if you want lift without discomfort, a slim wedge or a low block heel gives you height and all-day comfort at the same time. Hemline length matters just as much as the shoe. If your maxi dress touches the floor and drags, it visually shortens you because it eats up the space where your foot and ankle should be showing. If it hits mid-calf, it cuts your leg at a point that tends to be less flattering for most body types. The sweet spot, especially for our generation, is right above the ankle bone, showing just a sliver of skin before the shoe begins. If you found a dress you love, but the length is slightly off, a tailor can hem it in about 15 minutes, and that small adjustment will make the dress look like it was custom made for you. If you haven't subscribed to Melanin Rock Fashion yet, now is the time, because we are building a whole library of styling secrets specifically for Black women who refuse to disappear after 50. Hit that button, turn on notifications, and let's keep going, because we still have layering, jewelry, and your 3 complete looks left to cover. Let's talk about arms and layering, because I know this comes up in the comments every single time we talk about maxi dresses. So many women love the silhouette but feel unsure about their upper arms, and the instinct is to grab the biggest, boxiest cardigan in the closet and throw it on top. I understand the instinct, but that oversized layer erases every bit of shape we just spent this whole video building. Instead, reach for a cropped jacket, something that hits right at the natural waist or slightly above it. A cropped denim jacket over a flowy maxi gives you full arm coverage while actually adding structure at the shoulder and creating that raised waistline we talked about earlier. It's a 2-for-1 styling move. For something softer and more elegant, try a lightweight kimono-style jacket, open in the front, that you either let flow loose for drama or knot once at the side for shape. This works beautifully over a column or surplus maxi because the movement of the kimono adds visual interest without adding bulk. For evening, nothing beats a rich pashmina wrap draped over one shoulder and secured with a statement brooch or pin. It instantly elevates the entire outfit and gives you that old Hollywood glamour without looking costumey. One layering secret that separates a good outfit from an unforgettable one is texture contrast. A soft, flowing jersey maxi paired with a structured leather jacket. A silky satin maxi paired with a chunky knit cardigan. That contrast between something soft and something structured is what makes people stop you and ask where you got your outfit. Now what you've been waiting for. 3 complete looks all built from one single maxi dress, so you can see exactly how versatile this piece really is. Look number 1, the Sunday brunch look. Take your column maxi, add clean white leather sneakers, and top it with your cropped denim jacket. Finish with a wide brim straw hat and gold hoop earrings. This look is relaxed, easy, and effortlessly chic, perfect for meeting friends or running errands and still looking like you tried even though you barely did. Look number 2, the office to happy hour transition. Take that exact same maxi dress, swap the sneakers for a pointed nude mule, and add a tailored blazer over the top instead of the denim jacket. Push the sleeves up to just below your elbow, add a structured handbag, and one bold statement earring instead of hoops. You have just gone from professional daytime polish to happy hour ready without changing a single piece of the actual dress. Look number 3, the date night showstopper. Same dress again, but now we bring the full glamour. Swap your bag for a small metallic or beaded clutch. Layer on that long necklace we talked about earlier so it catches the light every time you move. Drape your pashmina wrap over one shoulder in a color that matches your dress so the entire silhouette reads as one long, unbroken regal line from your shoulders to your ankles. Finish with a slim-heeled sandal, and you have transformed one dress into a look that belongs on a red carpet. Tell me in the comments which one of these 3 looks you are trying first: the Sunday brunch queen, the office to happy hour diva, or the date night showstopper. I genuinely want to know, and I read every reply. Ladies, hear me on this. A maxi dress was never meant to be a way of covering yourself up or fading into the background. It is one of the most powerful tools you have to show off exactly who you are, structure your silhouette with intention, and walk into any room like you own it, because you do. You have spent 50+ years earning your presence, and your wardrobe should reflect that, not hide it. If this video gave you even one idea you're excited to try, do me a favor and like it right now and share it with a friend who needs to hear this today. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Melanin Rock Fashion because we are just getting started, and every week we are going to keep giving you the real practical styling secrets that nobody else is talking about for women like us. I will see you in the next one. Until then, keep shining, keep standing tall, and keep rocking every single inch of that melanin.